I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, Wilson Mugai Official. In many videos, some of the viewers have been telling me to translate some of these videos into English version. So in this particular video, I'm going to translate this one so that each and everyone can understand what I meant in some of the videos. So today I'm going to tell you what things you need to start up a milling business. Actually, in Africa, where agriculture is practiced, this business is very, very important, where you can start up this business and make a lot of money. So if you're new here, please consider to subscribe so that you cannot miss out interesting videos like this one. Whoever wants to translate any video that you did not understand in the local language, please write it in the comment section so that we can translate this video. All right, once again I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe. How to set up a milling business in any country, actually African countries. Flour milling business is a money making business if strategically located and organized. On top of all strategies, business can be situated in both city centers and rural areas due to the fact that it depends on agricultural produces. Below are some of the things you need to start up this kind of business. So I actually tell you, one, you need to have a strategic location or place where you can actually put or situate this kind of business. The place is always very important so that you cannot flop, or you can consider to start or choosing any business location. Number two, you will need a milling polisher. This milling polisher, this is a machine where produces are first grained or removed the outer layers, like maize. Outer layer is removed from the polisher machine or huller machine. This machine is very important in the beginning, where you can clean your produces before they are fine grind. This is called the polisher machine or huller machine. This is actually very, very important in this kind of business. In Uganda shillings, it costs around 3 to 3.5 Ugandan shillings. Remember, $1 is equivalent to 3,700 Uganda shillings, so you can calculate from there. Number three, you need a milling machine. This milling machine, after polishing the produces like maize into huller machine or a polisher machine, you need to put into this machine called the miller, the grain miller. This is for grain milling with anything that can be grained. Anything that can be grained, we need to put in this grain milling machine. This machine is costing 3.5 to 4 Ugandan shillings. Actually, I told you $1 is equivalent to 3,700 Ugandan shillings. Number four, you need to have the motors. Since we have two machines, the huller machine and the milling machine, we need to be with the two motors are needed to run these machines. These machines actually costs like 4M each machine. So here you will need 8M or 8 million to buy these machines, depending on the quality and even on the size. Number five, we need to have the pulleys. These are the metals where you will connect funny belts. These pulleys are connected to the motors and the huller machine or milling machine. This pulleys helps the belts to stack into one place, so to avoid movement of the fan belts. So that's why we need these pulleys, where we will need the four of them, or whatever you want. And these pulleys each costs 300,000 Ugandan shillings. So it will be equivalent to 1.2 M Ugandan shillings. Number 6, you will need fan belts. These belts connects the machine and even the motor. Where you see the pulley, then inside there we will need to put these fan belts. These are used to run the machine in between the pulley and the motor altogether. By this time I'm making this video, one of the belts costs like 100,000 Ugandan shillings, so it will be 600,000 Ugandan shillings according to the pulleys, to the fan belts you want. I remind you, if you're new here, please consider to subscribe to this channel so that you cannot miss out some of the interesting videos like this one. Number 7, you will need wires. Actually, as far as electricity is concerned, you know this business is done with electricity, so we'll need electric wires so that we can wire our project properly. We will need different kinds of wires, sizes, of which each will need 30 meters of each, so that we can be able to wire our project. So these meters will cost 300,000 Ugandan shillings. Remember, I told you, if you want to calculate this money, Ugandan $1 is equivalent to 3,700 or 800 Ugandan shillings. So this, on top of that, we will need circuit breakers, we will need the switches, and even some other things as far as this kind of business is concerned. Circuit breakers and switches are used to start on and off the machines, breaking in case of any circuit problem, to prevent machine damages. So these switches, and because we will need like 4 of them, the circuit breakers and switches, which will cost like 1.2 M Ugandan shillings. Remember, I told you $1 is equivalent to 3,700 or 800 Ugandan shillings. So you can calculate depending on the country you are from. To the rest installation is for all machines and power supply, depending on worker or according to your bargaining power. You may be knowing how to install all these things, so it is very difficult to judge or to guess the price, how much they will actually ask you to install all these machines. You may be having a relative who knows how to install all these ones, so this one, it will depend on you or somebody you are working with. Some of these things are very, very important. I told you we need the 2 motors, but you can buy even more. Just in case of any problem, you can easily change and put on another motor. So on top of that, you will need to go to your government or in the authorities in case you want to pack all the producers you produced or product you produced into Bureau of Standards, depending in the country you are coming from, so that they can give you the certificate so that you can start packing all your producers or products you have already produced. So approximately this business will cost like 20 to 25 million Ugandan shillings. Remember, I told you $1 is equivalent to 3,700. So if you're new here, please consider to subscribe so that you cannot miss out interesting videos like this one. That's how I was today. Those are some of the things you need to start up this kind of a business, the grain milling business, in whatever country you are coming from, especially in African countries. this business is very, very profitable to situate. Actually, you can even put this business in rural areas where there is no power. There are machines that uses fuel. You can also situate such a business. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye. Sharingira ku idea nekibanga ekimu kitambula bulungi. Mbagala nnyo mwebale ddala. Bye bye.